Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mauricio Pochettino is available for your question. The floor is yours. Gentleman in the first row. Can we have the mic, please? Great.
Maurizio, what have you said to your players, and how would you sum up what they have given you this season?
Oh, now it's impossible to talk. I think we are all feel very disappointed, but the season was fantastic. We need to feel proud. I feel so proud about my players, and of course the club and our fans. We can't give the last moment, the last game of the season, a massive reward for our fans. I think it was a final. When we were talking on the past, I think final is about to win. It's not about to play well, and it's about the details, and it's not tactic. And today, I think to concede after 20 seconds or 30 seconds a penalty, that changed complete the plans. It's a massive impact for the team to manage and to handle. But the team was great because, of course, it was difficult after, but the second half, I think. But I think overall, I think we dominate the game. We create few chances, but they were more aggressive, clinical in front of the goal. And us, we create some chances, but we didn't score. When that happened, it's so painful. It's so painful, but in the same time, we need to be calm in the way that we are going to talk or analyze the things, because I think we need to feel proud. The season was fantastic to finish on the top four and play the finals for first time in the history of the club. It's a thing that is going to be painful because we lose the final, but in the same time we need to be positive.
Gentleman in the middle with the black shirt.
Mauricio here, Diego Torres from El País. I was looking at the chances. The shots on goal were much higher. Tottenham did 15 or so.
Double,
yes.
Double to Liverpool, yes.
What does suggest these stats to you? What do you think about?
But now I look stupid if I am going to talk about if we dominate, or we had the 65% of possession, or we shoot 9 or 8 time on target and they 4, because I believe, and it's like this, believe me, that the final is about to win. And it's not about to deserve, it's not about to play well, it's about to win, because no one is going to remember that we maybe deserve a little bit more. I think I need to say something because I forget with the question. I want to congratulate Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, all the players, and of course the club and the fans, because I think they will make an amazing season, finish with winning the Champions League. And want to congratulate. They were fantastic, and of course it's so painful, but we need to keep going. We need to be clever now. Always after a very painful situation like is today, is about to build the success and to build the next period in your life. And of course, it's going to be tough, but in the same moment now, after a few hours, we need to change our mind and start to be positive.
Gentleman in the first row.
Hello, Maurizio. Commiserations.
Hello.
It's easy to look back on decisions now.
It's easy to
look back on decisions with hindsight, but we've talked all week about Harry Kane and whether he was fit. How do you assess his performance and the factors that went into making that difficult decision to pick him in the team?
The problem is you create a history or a drama when it wasn't a drama, But it's not about the play with Harry Kane, with Lucas Moura, so on. that is the thing that was important or not important. It's a decision. It's a decision, and of course, for me, Harry Kane, after 1 month and a half, I think, finished the game fresh. Didn't score, like didn't score another player. You know, it's not a point to talk too much. My decision, I promise, my decision all were very analytics and thinking with all the information. I no regret about my decision.
Gentleman in black jacket.
I think even reaching the final was an extraordinary achievement from Tottenham this season. But was it a now or never chance for Tottenham, or can you envision this team staying together for the next season and reaching the final of Champions League in the next season?
It's to talk a lot now, so early. And now we need to assimilate that defeat. And for sure we are going to have time to talk in the future. The future can be tomorrow, after tomorrow.
We'll take 2 more questions. Gentleman with the glasses there, and gentleman in the first row here.
Sí, hola, buenas noches. No sé si en esta hora, poco más de 1 hora que ha pasado desde que se pitó el final del partido, ha tenido un tiempo de reflexionar de lo que ha sido esta temporada para ustedes. No aparecían en ninguna quiniela, han llegado vivos hasta el último momento del partido, y la influencia que debe tener esto en el crecimiento del club.
Sí, no, te pasan muchas cosas por la cabeza. Está claro que hemos estado compitiendo contra un equipo que hace 3, 4 años o más está siendo construido para llegar a este tipo de situaciones, para llegar a finales. No quiere decir que para ganar finales, que ese es Liverpool. Nosotros somos un equipo que las prioridades se compartían con este área que es el deportivo. Y es verdad, nos encontramos sobre todo por nuestra ambición, trabajo, por la calidad de los futbolistas en una final. Pero claro, habría sido un hecho histórico el haber hoy ganado y haber levantado la copa. Y habría sido un hecho en el cual seguramente la gente se habría sorprendido mucho, ¿no? Porque en los últimos 5 años, si Tottenham prioriza la construcción del estadio y se gasta 0 pound, claro, nosotros no somos los más listos de las clases ni los demás son los más tontos, ¿no? Entonces, pero sí que es increíble y tiene un mérito enorme este club y estas bases que tiene, haciendo historia, y creo que bueno, ojalá sea el comienzo de un periodo exitoso para el club.
Take the last question here. Oh, thank you.
Hi, Mauricio. Commiserations. What can you say for the fans that have supported you through thick and thin? And you keep talking about the future. And obviously, there's been a lot of talk about your future in the background. I know you've not focused on it ahead of this, but can you tell the fans that you're excited to lead the future on in the coming seasons?
I think it's not a moment now to talk too much, because we can interpret, or you can interpret the thing in different way. Some people want to be clever and want to compare me with different managers, and they don't know that we are in complete different project and in different position and different place. But the people want to be more clever than and they want to give an opinion without argument. You know, after 5 years in Tottenham, was so clear the project, so clear. Our ambition was amazing, and the commitment for our players were amazing, and provide the club to play for first time in the history a Champions League final. But now it's about to stay calm and start to change the mood, change our mind, and for sure we are going to have time to talk.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for a great final.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
sure is that so loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2019 UEFA Champions League winner, Mr. Jürgen Klopp is available for questions.
As I'm the first one, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. I take that from everyone, by the way. With the next questions, you can say it as well. So, yeah, thanks.
Okay, so we had a debate yesterday whether you're a loser or winner. That's it, officially you're a winner, sir. But my question, Jürgen, is when we see the statistics of the game today, we're all very surprised. We're surprised by Liverpool, yet you won. What made the difference today in that game?
The result, obviously, because when we all spoke about it a lot, played much more finals than I won, obviously, and we always played better football. Tonight, both teams, it was a big challenge for both teams to deal with the 3 weeks, because you never have a period where you have 3 weeks in no game. So keep the rhythm, or get the rhythm back, actually. And then the obviously different circumstances for two English teams tonight. It was pretty warm. And so you saw it was a fight. The fight is about result, and we need to make this experience obviously a little bit longer or more often than others. And tonight the boys showed it, the resilience, everything what you need to block the decisive balls. And at the end, Ali had to make a few saves. That's he, of course, played a sensational game, absolutely. He looked completely unbeatable, pretty much, and that helped us scoring the goals in the right moment. That's all about it. Look, we have usually I always sit here a bit earlier and have to explain how can you lose this game. This time I love to explain. Or actually, I don't want to explain why we won it. I only want to enjoy that we won it, and all the rest is not important. It's for all the people around the world in the stadium. They are with us, and they are now celebrating like crazy. And whoever is tomorrow in Liverpool, and we will celebrate together. We will have a sensational night. I feel mostly relief, to be honest. Relief for my family, actually, because they are pretty close to me, how you can imagine. And the last 6 times we always flew on holiday with a silver medal. That doesn't feel too cool. And this is completely different this year, so it's for them as well. That's great. It's for I said it already, for supporters, of course, but for our owners as well, because they never put real pressure on us. They appreciate the development, they see the steps we make. It's for them as well. It's great. And yeah, for the players, we were all pretty much crying on the pitch, because it was so emotional. It was so big. It means so much to us. And but on the other hand side, and I should have said that probably first of all, I know how Tottenham feels in this moment better than anybody else in the world, and they played a sensational season as well, and they would have deserved it as well, obviously. But tonight we scored the goals in the right moment, and but I told Poch already directly after the game that he should be really proud of what they did this year as well. So yeah, that's it.
Gentleman in the first row.
Hi, Jürgen. Is it possible to say what is the most satisfying thing about what you've achieved tonight yet?
No, but satisfying. I'm happy for the boys. So look, well, you know what people said about a couple of players of this team and stuff like that. And Jordan Henderson is captain of the Champions League winner 2019. That's satisfying, actually. And that all these boys, that Millie did it to the age of 33, I think, as one of the most. So they're all very important. But I can say it again, without Millie's dressing room talks before the game with a non-native English, a non-native co-manager, I think it would not be possible. So it's so important, all the things what they did during the weeks, how they lifted them when we had little downs and stuff like that. That's just incredible. So tonight it's really emotional. That's my main feeling. It's that overwhelming, all that stuff. It feels really good, but I'm much calmer than I thought I would be when it finally happened. So It was not important to me really to touch the cup or whatever. I loved the pictures when the boys had it. I loved it when I saw a few faces in the stands. That was what gave me everything I need. And but tomorrow, going to Liverpool and having something to celebrate, that's big. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Gentleman in black shirt.
My answers are obviously really long, so you don't have to ask so many questions if you don't want.
Yeah, behind. No, just behind.
Hello. What this title means for you personally in your career?
I'm surprised in this moment. Look, I said it a lot of times. We spoke two days ago about my unlucky career. So somehow, and when I hear it, I think, yeah, people could see it like this, but I don't feel it, to be honest. So because I always see the way to a final as well, because that's of course important for me as well. And I think my life is much better than I ever expected it. So winning something is good, it's cool, but it's for all the other people. I'm not so much in it. I'm interested really in development, but I get it. We have to win things, and so it's for us really important that people don't ask now all the time about not winning or winning things. So now we won something, and we will carry on. We will win. We want to win things, 100%. This group, I said it. This is only the start for this group. So it's still a wonderful age group. They all have the best times in their career still ahead of them. So that's big for me. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Now I have a lot of silver medals. Now I have a golden one. So that we'll have next to the silver medals in my house, and that's cool. But I'm also really happy for all other people. So like, yeah. When you see it now in the dressing room, everybody feels it, but you cannot really. Yeah, you don't really know what to do with it. But tomorrow, I'm really sure when we drive through the city, then we all will realize what these boys have done, and that's the best moment, for sure.
Gentleman in yellow shirt.
Jürgen, you said we have to keep going on winning something. Last year you lost the final. This year you win the final. And next year the final is in a beautiful city, Istanbul. Liverpool.
I told the UEFA already. Yeah. We will be there. We do it now every year.
Can you make any comments about the final maybe next year? Because Liverpool has good memories too. So.
Oh yeah. Give me a few minutes. So to think about, so we you know that we have sometimes we carry the burden of history, and making Istanbul happen again, yeah, will be a target, I would say, but it will be difficult. So by the way, a second ago I had Pep Guardiola on the phone, because how you know, maybe know, our head of physio worked for Man City at the beginning of the season, but he wanted to win the Champions League. Now it's a joke. Yeah. And we promised each other already that we will kick our butts next year again. So we will go for everything, and we'll see if we get something. That's it.
We'll take two more questions. Gentleman in the second row, and then gentleman in the blue shirt in the middle.
Bueno, mister, enhorabuena. Hace un año le dábamos... Perdón. Enhorabuena, hace un año le dábamos la enhorabuena por llegar hasta la final y un año después por ganarla. Así que enhorabuena. Le hemos escuchado también, yo creo que fue el año pasado, que dijo que esto es ley de vida en el fútbol, que cuando los partidos se ganan, los ganan los jugadores, cuando los partidos se pierden, los pierde el entrenador. Hoy usted ha hecho un cambio, Firmino por Origi, que a la postre ha marcado el gol que ha sentenciado. ¿Ha ganado un poquito el entrenador hoy o han ganado los jugadores otra vez?
Oh, I'm fine with that, yeah. That's absolutely okay. So my job is to take all the responsibility, and I like that actually, because that gives my players the freedom to play football. And that's how I understand it. Sometimes it would be easier to understand it in a different way, but that's how I understand it. So that's how I said tonight, I'm so happy for the players. But I'm happy really for my family, and there will be a moment when I'm completely overwhelmed for myself maybe. But look, and I look at my coaches, what we all did during the year to try to make the next steps when we started in Evian in the training camp and bringing these players and knowing they need time, but we have to win football games from the start and all that stuff. It was difficult, but it feels so good. 97 points, now you can say it, 97 points in the league is incredible, and winning the Champions League, that makes really, that's an unbelievable long way to go, and we did it. That's incredible. But after the final last year, when we came home to Liverpool, it was not cool. So, but we, one of my friends is a singer, and and my assistant coach, and my assistant coach is pretty good in making songs. And we sang a song actually. We saw the European Cup. Madrid had all the fucking luck. We swear we keep on being cool. We bring it back to Liverpool, but nobody thought in that moment that it will happen. We have a German version for that as well. And yeah, in that moment it was only to lift our mood a little bit, and now it became, yeah, it happened actually. So we have to think about what we will sing tonight actually, because obviously it means something.
Last question. Since Virgil is impatient to join us, quick last question.
Quick last question. From TV2 in Norway. I know that a couple of months ago you had a visit from Ole Einar Bjørndalen, one of the biggest winners of all sporting time. Did he say something secret to you? I talked to him earlier. He said that he was sure you would win tonight as well. You've only won since he was there.
So he can be. He was here tonight?
No, he wasn't. I talked with him on the phone.
Oh, sorry. Ola sent me a message, and I thought if we can have a ticket, and I gave it to other people in the club. It obviously, the problem is in England, they have no clue who Ole Einar Bjørndalen is. I can't believe that. I had to tell everybody. So, one of the most famous sportsmen in the world, but England, yeah, doesn't know that. It's a winter sport. Yeah, so it was good to meet him, and people like him are always an inspiration, but when I think we made him a Liverpool supporter actually, and that's good. So we need everybody behind us to make the next steps. Thank you very much. My players are waiting.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank you.
I like that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, based on his outstanding performance in tonight's UEFA Champions League game, the UEFA technical observers have nominated Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool to receive the Man of the Match award. It's my pleasure to present this award to Virgil.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Virgil is available for a couple of questions, so please raise your hands. Gentleman in the middle.
Who?
Congratulations once again. What does it say when the man of the match of the winning team is a defender? Did you defend well this game, and your thoughts on the game in particular?
My thoughts on the game were that I think the first half they didn't create too many chances, big chances at least. And we did have a couple. Obviously, scoring the penalty in the first minute helps a lot, gives us a boost. But it can also be very dangerous because, you know, it's mentally pretty tough in the final. But, you know, we dig deep. Second half, they were good, created chances, and we had it difficult. But yeah, we Champions League winners, so all good.
Gentleman in pink shirt.
Muy buenas, en Spanish. Te quería preguntar, has sido elegido también, fuiste elegido el mejor jugador de la Premier, también has sido elegido el mejor jugador de esta final de la Champions. No sé si a largo plazo piensas que puedes ganar el Balón de Oro este año. Gracias.
I think Messi is the best player in the world. I think he deserves it as long as he plays. So the Ballon d'Or is not something I'm definitely thinking of. But if it happens by any, I don't know, chance, then obviously I will take it. But I don't think there's any case. I think he's still the best player in the world. Doesn't matter if he's not in the Champions League final, yes or no.
Gentleman in second row.
Congratulations, Van. You're now a champion. How much of influence has Klopp have on you guys? And how are you feeling? Can you say one or two things about his influence on you players?
He's a fantastic manager, first and foremost. But he's a fantastic human being as well. And how he handles us as players, obviously at the games, but outside of the games as well. It's outstanding. It's a pleasure to work with him, but also with the rest of the coaching staff, all the people that works at Melwood. It's an amazing environment to be in, and I'm very glad and very proud that he, wanted me to play for this beautiful club.
Gentleman in scarlet jacket.
Hi, congratulations, Virgil. Now that the manager said as well, he thinks this is just a start for this team. Most of you are a very good age to continue this kind of performance. Is it too early now to think about winning the next Champions League in the years to come? Or now you've had the success, are you hungry for even more?
I think we should be hungry anyway. But the season with Liverpool ended today, and we got the Champions League, and something that we definitely wanted. But I think in July when we start again, everyone starts on nil, and everyone is working towards their goals. And obviously we want to challenge on every trophy if possible. We have the squad for it. But you see also this year you still have to do it, and hopefully we can challenge Man City again next season for the title, because I don't think they will go anywhere. But so we will go nowhere either. And in the Champions League, obviously, to be 2 years in a row in the Champions League final is something we hope to be every year. But we notice how difficult it is to reach it. But we all are ambitious. We all want to, have these kind of nights a couple times a year. So let's just go for it and work hard, stay humble. That's the only way forward.
Gentleman in the back.
A question from Extra Sport. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How difficult was it to play Champions League final after 3 weeks of no competitive football?
To be fair, it wasn't like any harder than it. I think normally. I think it suits us a little bit personally. I thought it suits us and maybe them as well. We had a little short break of 6 days off, so we had time to, get our heads off of football and enjoy a bit of a break. And after that, we had the training camp in Marbella. So we got used to and the climate, but also we were working very hard. Double session, friendly game that we had, and it was all for this. And obviously today we played against Spurs. We know before the game that was going to be very tough. And they had the opportunities. They had a couple of good shots on target, and especially second half. And Ali was there to obviously save us. And yeah, I think overall we deserved, Champions League winners.
Virgil, congratulations. What are you expecting from a victory parade in the city of Liverpool when you go through that experience? And also, were you surprised to face Harry Kane tonight, given his recent injury problems?
I expect a lot from the parade, from the party tonight, tomorrow. So it's going to be a tough couple of 2 nights, but I don't care. I will just enjoy every bit of it. Hopefully I will remember everything afterwards as well. But yeah, we have to enjoy that. And on Harry Kane, I think I expected him to start. Him as I think England's number 9. When he said he's fit, I think the manager, he put the manager in a difficult position not to put him in the team. And I expected it, and I prepared every game, and that's how I do.
We'll take one last question from this gentleman in blue shirt.
Hello, congratulations. Would you say finally that the main difference between last final last year and this one was the goalkeeper finally? Because last season it was difficult for Karius, and today Alisson made the saves that were necessary. Do you think it is the difference between the?
No, that's not the main difference. Football is not a game about one player. We do it all together. We lose together. We win together. And today, Ali was there to save us with a couple, shots from Son. And that's everyone is trying to do their bit for the team. And obviously, second half we were a bit, throw back. I think we were sitting back a little bit. They put pressure on us. They kept opportunities. Looked a bit dangerous, and that happens in games as well. But we prepared for it. We would know that there will be moments in games that you're gonna have difficulties. But if you're prepared for it, I think it's easier to deal with it. And yeah, all good. I think in the end.
Virgil, thank you very much.
Thank
Can
you.
you just steal one more moment of your time for a photo with the
Yes,
trophy,
of
please?
course. You want me to stand up? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Enjoy your night. I will as well.
I also wish to thank you all for your participation. See you in the finals next year. Goodbye.